Hi, this is DH Dunn, and I was looking at my stats today on the YouTube studio and saw that I knew I was close, but that the next video I uploaded would be my 1000th video. And I didn't want that to be just some kind of random video, so here we are. And I just started an interloper run, and I just want to kind of have that on. If I can manage to not thinking of the ice here, have that on while I talk about 1000 videos, because I can't believe that is a number that we are at. So I went back and looked. I don't have like a lot of notes here, and this isn't going to be like a state of the done, you know, like I did in January. We will do that, but that requires a lot more editing and research and time than I'm going to be able to do today. But I did want, you know, to just do this very unscripted, off-the-cuff chat here. So I uploaded my very first video to YouTube. I looked at this, December 27th, 2020. However, more than half of all my videos have come since I started doing The Long Dark, and really most of them since I started doing Can I Lope, which didn't start till last October. So it's the way YouTube shows this stuff, it's kind of hard to give an exact number as to, like, you know, how many Can I Lopes versus everything else. I could sit down and work it out. I'm not going to. But suffice to say that The Long Dark probably comprises 75% of all the content I've uploaded, and in the past year, a higher percentage of that. And that doesn't surprise me. I love this game. It is one of my favorite games of all time. It is not, you know, by itself in that category. There are several others that are also my favorite games of all time, but it is definitely one of my favorites, and I never get tired of playing it. I never get bored of it, and it's just always has something new and fun to show me, and I've just really enjoyed the experience. I should say, off the bat, just thank everybody for making this such a wonderful part of my life, this channel. I'm a little worried she's too loud, but I also realized the music isn't on. That's because I was doing Will Stand Still. Let me fix that. Need that TLD music and vibes. Even maybe I'll leave it off because I think I'm going to add music to this. Okay, we'll leave it off. Will I edit that out? No, too much work. So yeah, really, I just want to say thank you to everybody, and I'll do that at the end of the video as well. But I wanted to think about, well, what have I learned? Have I learned anything over 1,000 videos? I kind of hope so. And yeah, I've learned a lot, actually, about me. I've learned, this is going to sound very new agey, perhaps, to some people, but I've really learned to like myself, and have the version of me that you guys see be pretty much the God. Like, there's not a lot that I'm changing, if anything, consciously, to do this. And that wasn't how it is. If you go back and look at the first videos, I'm very quiet. I'm not very jokey. I'm trying very hard to be a good player and, like, provide good content. Not to say that I don't care about that stuff now. Of course I do. But I trust my ability to produce that without trying to do it. And so I do think, you know, I've learned to just like the sound of my voice, the look of my face. I didn't do face cam for a long time. And honestly, when I started this and Twitch, which I started them both about the same time, they're kind of joined at the hip for a reason that I find funny. I'll tell you about that in a second. I was very worried that, to be honest, that I was too old to do this. That people my age, you know, I just turned 55 the other day, that we're not supposed to be in these spaces. And, you know, I was kind of like, the hell with that in the beginning, but it was more of like a defiant thing, whereas now I'm like, no, we're totally allowed to be in these spaces. Everyone's allowed to be in these spaces. There's no rules. And that's no different than writing. For years, as a writer, I felt like, well, you needed some kind of permission or something. No, you don't. You want to say you're a writer, you're a writer. Do you write? Then you're a writer. You know, that's it. Do I have any? I have the coal, but I don't have anything else to start a fire with. Do I want to just stay here? Or do I kind of want to go to Camp HQ? But I need a little something to get there. little get up and go. We didn't grab any tea or anything. I don't know why I'm trying to play here, but I can't help it. So yeah, I think that one of the things that I learned, you know, was just to like me. I'm pretty okay, you know, and just how important it is to like yourself. It's not easy. It's not easy. They teach us not to, and it's really helped me. Now, when I started all this, my wife, who is still in a chronic health situation, things were quite bad when I started. I needed something that was not about any of that, just somewhere that I could spend an hour or two a day and just kind of escape. And things are much, much better now, and I'm thrilled that Annie's been on a bunch of channel videos and stuff. But, go away, you're noisy. It gave me a hobby that hits everything I like to do. Way more than any other hobby I've ever tried. Because I've always been creative. I like making people smile. I like making people laugh. I like creating things. I like joking around. I like games. But what I found out was that I really like editing. I enjoy the video editing and the technical side of this way more than I thought I would. And when I started getting onto YouTube, learning to understand the algorithm and, you know, keywords and metadata, it's all really, really neat. You can spend too much time thinking about it, and I don't try to do that. But it's been fun to try to make the channel grow as a hobby. I view it as my hot rod. This is my hot rod that I keep in the garage. And, you know, view counts for videos and stuff. I mean, the starting point for any video is, do I like it? Do I want to do it? Am I having fun? If I didn't have fun, you guys will never see it, because I'm not going to do that. But I also, you know, I like to see stuff that other people like. So I'm kind of getting off my track here, but who cares? I definitely learned a lot of technical stuff. I use DaVinci Resolve for all my video editing. There's a free version of DaVinci Resolve that's fantastic. If you've ever thought of doing this, do it. If you've ever thought of doing anything creative, just do it. Just do it. Fine-tune it later. You'll fine-tune it as you go. One of the best things about putting out 1,000 videos, not that that was a goal, but one of the best things about putting out a video every day is you don't have time to psych yourself out. You got to get the video out. So you don't have time to psych yourself out. You don't have time to say it's not good enough. Oh, I want to redo that part. And like, you can do that to an extent, but at a certain point, you just got to let it go. Let it fly. And it's really liberating. Whether it's any kind of creative endeavor, I feel like we are all afraid that somebody's going to laugh at it or say it's not good. People have absolutely left comments that I'm not good. That's fine, you know. There's lots of people who do enjoy it, and those are the people that I'm making it for. But so just, if that is something else that I've learned, it's just the value of let's just go. Just like how I play, to be honest, is like, you can prep, you can prepare, but at a certain point you just gotta go out the door. You just gotta go. You know, and have the bear attack you. He's fine, he's not gonna bother us. He's way back there. So yeah, it's been a learning experience for me in terms of the technical side. Some of the early videos, if you go back and watch those, there's not a lot of polish there. I've slowly invested a little bit in gear. I've got the mic, and you know, I got rid of the headsets, and I'm very happy with the mic now. I've got the lights, I've got a camera, I've got a second camera, I've got a stream deck. We've worked on the backdrop some. Some of this is more for streaming, but so I've learned some stuff on the technical side that has been great. But really, the other big lesson is just how many nice people there are. I don't know if it's the game, maybe it's the game, but there are just so many nice people associated with the Long Dark. Very supportive, very friendly. I really have not had many comments telling me, you know, hey, you know, why do you suck at this game? Hey, you know, and that was the thing when I started out. One of the things that held me back was, well, I'm not that good at the game. Because I thought the only reason people watch somebody on YouTube is, you know, to get tips, like how to play better. And I'm not really that kind of player. Yes, you know, I'm okay. I have my moments. There are some things in the game that I feel I'm decent at. But, you know, Look, dude. Obviously, I'm busy and talking here. It's kind of rude. Yeah, get out of there. See? Look, dude. So, we'll just run over this way. We're going to go to Camp HQ.
Jesus, it's cold.
Yes, I know it's cold, Astrid. But I realized that isn't why a lot of people watch someone on YouTube. The thing that I really want to do for everybody, make them smile, make them laugh, make them see that the game isn't maybe as hard, or that maybe it's okay to die, that it's okay to have fun. It's okay to be silly, it's okay to be goofy. I think we all need that. And I noticed just smiling, just someone with a happiness in their voice makes me happy. I even smile at myself when I'm editing. I will be smiling on the screen, and I'll catch myself smiling while editing it. And somehow, like, it's just neat. You know, there's so much to be, I don't have a thing, so you're going to have to charge me. Hey, dude, get out of here. That doesn't always work, by the way. So yeah, I mean, my goal is just to give people exactly what I'm giving myself, an escape. And that's been great. So I've learned that. And that's really covers most of what I wanted to talk about as we're pulling into Camp HQ here. I really, you know, what's next? I don't know. More Can I Lope? Absolutely. I have done a long dark video a day every day this year and most of last year since October. I missed a couple days around the holidays, but since January 1st, I'm pretty confident I haven't missed a day. And I'm very proud of that. Very proud of that. Hey, not all content is created equal, but you know what? There's something to... I didn't tell you to throw that, Astrid. That was completely on her own. But, you know, you get it out there every day, and I've been very, very, very happy, very proud to get to 1,000 videos. As to what's next, I'd love to do other games, and I do other games every now and then. I always worry about whether people are just like, ugh, you know, why are you putting this up when I want to see more Long Dark? That's why I make sure you get the Long Dark every day, so that if I do something else, it's not taking Long Dark away. Because but Long Dark is never an obligation for me. I love this game. I love to play it. So it's just I just love editing and I love talking. So sometimes I'm like playing Civilization or something. I'm like, oh, I should make a video. I don't think I would do a Civilization video for complicated reasons. But if there are other games that you'd like to see me try, leave a comment. I'm happy to check other stuff out. I like survival. But there's a reason why The Long Dark is really the only survival game other than Stranded Deep that I've done much with, and that's that I don't like games that are more about the combat than they are about the exploration. And even one of the things that I love about The Long Dark is it isn't really about crafting either. It's really about the survival. So games like Green Hell and stuff where you're like, oh, you gotta go fight the cannibals or zombies or whatever, it's not really for me. But I'm happy to take any suggestions. Oh, Astrid, it's getting all dark in here, and we don't want that. We'll just look. I let my torch go out. Okay, coming back in from an edit because I got myself stuck outside or inside in the dark. So yeah, I'm just gonna run out onto the ice here, I guess. But yeah, beyond that, I just want to thank everybody. You guys, you know. Everyone who leaves a comment, everybody who likes, everybody who subscribes, everybody who just watches. I just,
damn,
you know,
I'm freezing.
I also write books, and you know, it's such a lonely experience at times writing books because, you know, you're kind of just shouting into the void until you release it. The feedback loop here is so much faster and so much more satisfying, and this has been probably, of all the various creative things I've done in my life, this has been the one that has made me feel the happiest. So, which is not to say that I don't, you know, love my books and don't love writing and all that, because I do. But just this feedback loop, this back and forth, this daily conversation that we have just means a lot to me. I really want to thank my patrons, Suzy Olear, Nocturnal Druid, Dunn's Chair, aka Avatar, Tina Bogo to KirkSteven, Zaknafein, Aaron Steele, Ari Bavel. Thank you guys all for just showing me so much support. Everybody who has subscribed, we are sitting at 699. That's a number I can't even imagine. When we hit 500, I was like, how can this even be happening? Thank all the subscribers, everybody who watches, everybody who likes, everybody who comments, all of you out there. I just appreciate you so much. My goal is always to just make your day a little better, or give you just 10, 15 minutes, or maybe 60 if you watch the whole video, 45 to 60, or you just, whatever's on your brain, it's gone for those. That's it. That's all I want to do. And if I've achieved that, then I'm very happy. I'm so excited and proud to have hit 1,000 videos. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I will be back tomorrow and every day with more adventures in the long dark and outside the long dark. So I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.